Number 3, stick it in the supply store. Change I'd really love to see is 1, tell me how much of these things are already in my inventory. You would save me a lot of clicking time, and especially on my cell phone. That's super annoying. Like here, I want to know how many gamma radiation orbs I already have, and I would know 10 if it would appear on here somewhere that I already have 10. I would know, okay, don't need to waste my time clicking on it. What I have to do is every single time I have to click on every single one of these, see how many I have, because it's hard to remember each one of these, you know. And it's like, okay, well, I have enough, I don't need to get them anymore. But I come through here and it's like, well, how many do I have? Oh, 140. Okay, I don't need to invest in that, you know. And come down here, actually there's probably nothing I need. But like this one, like I needed it. I only had 32 at the time, and I was like, okay, well, I'm a little low. And that's what I see. Just give me the number so I don't have to spend as much time clicking a button. That's a huge quality of life improvement that I see in the game. And that doesn't just go for the regular supply store. I think that should go for like the raid store. Like, it'd be nice to see it here too. What's another thing? Like here, this store, like I would love to know how many of these Amantiums that I need, because, you know, who needs them? Ultron needs them. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player, and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. We are here to talk about 2 things that got incorporated with the latest update. Yes, I know I'm a day behind, but that is mainly because I wanted to get the Squirrel Girl video out to you guys. In case you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to put an eye in the corner of the screen for you guys to go check that one out if you have not seen it yet, and how you guys can get yourself a 4-star Squirrel Girl. Now, I know some of you guys that have been following me quite some time probably know how to get her already at 4 stars, and you don't really need that video, but you could do me a favor. Just check it out, watch some ads, you know, help boost the analytics to help that get that in front of more eyes. You know, there are thousands, and I mean thousands of people that are watching Marvel Strike Force YouTube content and are just not seeing me. We got to fix that. Anyways, guys, moving on. So yes, the supply store. So in April 10th, 3 months ago, I made a video called 5 wish list improvements. In that video, I talked about, obviously we guys saw in the intro, the supply store, wanting to get updates of what was in my inventory so I didn't have to click on every single thing to find out what it was. So it's easy for me to manage. I can easily go through and realize that there is nothing, where my mouse at, there is nothing I need to purchase in this store currently. And it's just so easy for me to manage now. It's going to save me so much time. I appreciate it. No more clicking. My finger gets saved. Thank you. Oh man, guys, we're gonna have fun with this one, I can tell. But in case you guys are not aware, this is not the very first wishlist improvement to be happened since I made that video. Actually, my number 1 wishlist item that I wanted was T4s introduced in War, and guess what? T4s got introduced in War. I may be 0-2 in bold predictions, but man, when it comes to wishlist improvements, I am 2-0. I'm gonna come with another wishlist improvement, guys. If you guys want me to make another wishlist improvement video, well, you guys are gonna have to give me some suggestions, because I can't come up with 5 items that really need to be improved. And I'm talking about quality of life improvements. And yes, we can make an entire video talking about Blitz, but I think everyone just wants an automated Blitz mechanic. I don't know what you want to call it, but yes, quality of life improvements I'm all in favor of, definitely. Now, in case you guys don't know how to turn this option on for your supply store, so if you're not seeing this you own number, how you guys get that turned on, go to your settings. So we'll go up here to the little settings button, go in here, you want to go down to advanced settings, and make sure you scroll the whole way down. It says item count in store. Make sure you check that button, and you will get that UI improvement, and you will see that delicious number right there below each one of your items, let you know what you can get. And not only does it pertain to the supply store, but you need to buy some gear in your raid store, it is there too. You need to buy some gear in your war store, oh, it is there too. This is so great, guys. This is so great. I can't, oh, I think I might need those. Oh, we can't spend war credits. We're still trying to go for Sif because Black Bolt is coming up, and I am so close on Sif. I can feel it. I'm not here to talk about Sif and Black Bolt. Let's move on. All right, guys, we got to talk about the Ultimate Store. And I'm already dreading talking about the Ultimate Store, mainly because my opinion differs from a lot of opinions that are already out there. And I feel like I'm going to insult some people, even though that's not my intention. But I've already seen the complaints about the value of the Ultimate Store, like equating things like, but honestly, guys, I don't know what you are expecting. And I'm not saying it as an insult, except I'm trying not to insult people, but I honestly don't know what you guys thinking you were going to get out of the store that was going to be so great. Because it literally is exactly what I expected. It hit my expectations hands down. And guys, I know last week I did an Ultimus Orb opening show, which is just a replacement for my normal orb opening show. And I got quite a few comments that I actually had to like put a disclaimer up about my stance and like where I stand by. So let me get into that real quick. Yeah, guys, so after last week where I was afraid the comments might have got a little out of control, I decided to put this little disclaimer up on my Discord, and also I pinned a message on that YouTube video to try to stop people from just like bombarding the comment section about this Ultimate Store. So guys, this is the comment that I put out there. Hey guys, I'm seeing comments roll in about the Ultimate Store. I've calculated the risk reward between opening and saving. I stand by my decision as a free-to-play player as to which was better for my account. If the store does come, nothing rumored it would be top priority for me. The chance of getting 15 shards of an unfarmable toon or a character I'm currently farming to clear content with was worth more than anything that could appear in this store. But yeah, like I felt like the bleeding was going to be out of control, and I had to put a band-aid on it, and that was my band-aid. Because there was nothing. Like I calculated up, I did it in my head, and I'm thinking, orange gear. I don't need orange gear. I already have enough orange gear to take 5 characters to gear tier 14, and I already had 5 there to begin with, so I have 10 characters that are going to be good to go in there, and literally have 5 more, and I can build a full cosmic, full city, full global teams for Dark Dimension 3. Like, and I haven't even cleared it once yet. So I knew it was going to need orange gear. If there's any characters I want there, none of them I needed for legendaries. The rumored like Blob, Cyclops, a lot of the characters that are up to go, I don't need them to unlock a legendary. Like Blob, I already have Magneto unlocked at 7 stars. I don't need him for Magneto. He's great now. He's in the Arena Store for the newer players that, you know, don't have to go and get Pyro out of the War Store to unlock Magneto now. But yeah, there was nothing rumored that I was like, oh, it's going to be a great value. I have to go get them. Like, I am so focused on clearing content, and I think a lot of people, I don't say a lot of people, I think some people don't realize that clearing content, it allows you to get more resources, allows you to build your account faster, and that's always been my goal and my objective. So yes, the Ultimate Store was exactly what I expected it to be. The other thing that I did before this Ultimate Orb opening show is that I did a video with bold predictions with Ultimate Store, and I had you guys take a poll. Let's go look at that straw poll. So the straw poll, I put it out there for you guys in a video to go and vote on what you like to see in the Ultimate Store. And it looks like the majority of people wanted superior mini uniques, and guess what? You guys got superior mini uniques. It's just not in the way you may have wanted it, but it's there. Exclusive characters came in second. Exchange for orbs was another one. ISO 8 was another one, and other. I do believe there could be some kind of ISO 8 coming to it later down the road, but also the exchange rate is not going to be that great. All right, let me jump back in the game for this last part. All right, now some of you guys might not know what I was ranting about there in the beginning. I don't know if ranting is the right word, but we'll call it ranting. But anyways, so the very first one is just a straight up exchange for purple gear. Now the amount of pieces that you get are pretty substantial. Getting 10 of these, like, this is a real bottleneck, this bio gear. But getting 10 of these for 4,000 could be a decent exchange, especially if you're in a pinch. But ultimately, let's go look at the orb exchange. So you guys get the normal Ultimate Orbs for 2,000. Now, if you guys were expecting them to make anything less than 2,000, I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. Some of these comments I've seen, I don't know what to tell these people, because it's like, well, I mean, I don't understand what you're expecting. Like I can't wrap my head around it. I think that's part of my problem. But yeah, you guys, I mean, it is exactly what I expected. The Ultimate Orbs, if you were an early mid-game player and you have less than a 3/4 of your roster max out, there is probably a huge benefit in you opening up your Ultimate Orbs. Yes, Ultimus is not that great. Even with 5 red stars, he's still not a top 15, 20. I don't even know if he would even make the top 25 characters in the game. But not a lot of people have him at 5 red, so the jury's still out on that one. But anyways, like, to me, that's where the value is in my account. Until I have most of my characters at 7 red stars, which I don't even have half my roster at yet, I find huge value in the Ultimate Orbs. Now, saying I was a piece or two away from a unique, maybe I would stretch to get one of these open, but really the value is not that great. But it's not intended for players like me. It's not intended for the early game players. It's not intended for the mid game players. This is intended for the late game players that have majority of their roster at 7 stars. This is what it's intended for. It's intended for them to help clear them the end game content, because obviously there's not much else for them to do, as were the rest of us. We still have characters to farm, legendaries to unlock, or legendaries to put more stars on. It's not meant for us. If we want to splurge and not go after Ultimus at all, then yeah, we can use it. It's a mechanic we can use. You know, we really want to get into Dark Dimension 3 and you need some bio gear, you just go in here and, you know, it's like any other orb in this game. You play the lottery, you win or you lose. But anyways, guys, like I said, I want to get off that rant, but I just really had to throw it out there and give an opinion out there, because I know maybe some people feel exactly like I feel when it comes to this orb, and I want to make sure that you feel like you're not alone out there. And those of you guys that feel the opposite, think this is a terrible value, I'm not saying it is a great value, but it's not intended to be a great value. It's not intended to make you want to spend this 10k to get this instead of opening the Ultimus Orb, which should be the main objective. And the fact that they made this available without having Ultimus at 7 stars, to me, that's pretty friendly enough in my book. I'm just going to throw that out there, guys. It's friendly enough in my book. But to give you guys an idea of how much an endgame player has to grind or get for 10k Ultimate Shards, it takes 556 shards to get enough Ultimus credits to open up one of these orbs. That's a lot of extra shards, guys. If endgame players could just pop these things left and right, the gap between a newer player and an endgame player will just widen. It has to be slow, it has to be random, and an endgame player is not getting anything out of an Ultimus Orb because Ultimus is already maxed out. Most of the crosser's done, so they're just recycling. It's a never-ending recycling process. Now the fact that they could actually get some gear, yes, it cost them a lot. The fact that they actually get some gear makes they can make progress in getting most of getting their roster to gear tier 14, which is the biggest bottleneck in the game. And it's it's on purpose, right? It's the end game. Gear 14, Dark Dimension 3, clearing all the content. Ultimus 7 is the end game, guys. Yeah, so I do appreciate the fact that they made these expensive, because if, like I said, if they could just spend 2k and pop these unique oranges, the endgame players will run off with it. I mean, just think about how long you have to be a new player to start earning Ultimate Shards to begin with. It's not easy, and you'll just, like I said, the gap will get widened. I think they did a great evaluation of this. I'm not going to bash them for it. I know that people have. I think it's great, and I'm going to stand by my statement on that one. And with that said, guys, if you want to do me a huge favor, if you're not already ticked off or insulted by my evaluation of this store, do me a favor, hit that like up button. If you're new here or have not done so already, and you guys like my take on this game and my more positive attitude, like I have a more positive attitude for sure, because there's a lot of negative attitude out there, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, this one's a weird one, don't forget that notification bell. And with all that said, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.